Have you ever felt a sudden, inexplicable chill, just moments before making a decision that could have changed your life forever, only to realize later that you were being steered away from a hidden cliff? Have you ever noticed how some people seem to walk through the most violent storms of life without a single drop of rain touching their shoulders, while others struggle with the slightest breeze? There is a truth that the world often whispers, but rarely shouts. Some souls do not walk this earth alone. They carry with them a silent, invisible resonance, an ancient shield that the stars themselves forged at the moment of their first breath. Today, we are peering behind the veil of the mundane to reveal a sacred mystery, a hidden truth about the spiritual architecture of the Zodiac. There are certain signs, certain celestial signatures that possess what the ancients called a sealed aura, a fortress of light that no shadow can penetrate without permission. If you have ever felt like an outsider looking in, or if you have survived things that should have broken you, you might be one of the chosen ones we are speaking of today. Before we dive into the depths of this mystical revelation, I want you to take a deep breath and feel the space around you. If you feel a resonance with these words, if you feel your spirit stirring, I invite you to join our circle of light. Subscribe to this sanctuary of wisdom, turn on the bell of awakening, and let us know in the comments which sign guides your journey. Your presence here is no accident. The universe has a way of bringing seekers to the light they need at the exact moment their soul is ready to receive it. Now let us speak of the unseen. Imagine, if you will, that your physical body is merely the dense core of a much larger, more vibrant reality. Surrounding you is a field of energy, a glowing cocoon of light that the mystics call the aura. For most, this aura is porous, reacting to every passing emotion, every harsh word, and every heavy environment. But for a select few, the aura is not just a field, it is a sealed vessel. This is the concept of the spiritual shield, a divine armor granted by the higher realms and maintained by the tireless vigilance of guardian angels. These celestial protectors are not distant myths. They are the architects of your coincidences, the authors of your narrow escapes, and the silent voices that whisper, "Not this way," when the path ahead looks clear but feels wrong. To have a sealed aura means that you possess a rare energetic gift, a sacred connection that filters the frequencies of the world around you. It is as if you possess an internal alchemist that takes the leaden weight of negativity and transforms it into the gold of wisdom before it can even touch your heart. This exclusivity is not about being better than others. It is about a specific mission, a sacred duty to hold the light in a world that often forgets its own brilliance. You are a lighthouse, and a lighthouse must be built of the strongest stone to withstand the crashing waves. Now listen closely, for we are about to reveal the 4 pillars of the Zodiac that stand as the ultimate guardians of this divine protection. We begin with the child of invincible fire, the magnificent Leo. You, Leo, are often seen for your outward radiance, your charisma, and your roar. But few understand the true nature of the golden shell that surrounds you. Your aura is not just light, it is a burning fortress. Within you resides a solar spark so intense that it acts as a spiritual incinerator for any darkness that dares to approach. Have you noticed how people who harbor ill will toward you often find themselves tripping over their own feet? How those who try to dim your light seem to vanish from your life as if by a gust of celestial wind? This is the guardian of the invisible fortress at work. Your protection manifests as an overwhelming sense of knowing. You feel it in your chest, a warmth that expands when you are on the right path, and a sharp, sudden coldness when someone's intentions are less than pure. I remember a Leo who once felt an inexplicable urge to leave a crowded gathering, a party they had spent weeks preparing for. There was no visible danger, no logical reason to depart. Yet the inner fire flickered a warning. Hours later, they learned that a situation had unfolded there that would have entangled them in years of legal and emotional turmoil. That was your shield, Leo. It is the fire that purifies. Your strength comes from your authenticity. The more you embrace your true, unapologetic self, the brighter your shield glows. Never dim your light for the comfort of others, for your light is the very thing that keeps the shadows at bay. Does this resonate with your spirit, child of the sun? Have you felt that inner fire protecting you? Share your story in the comments, for your testimony is a beacon for others. From the fire, we move to the silent strength of the earth, to the sign of Virgo. You are often described as the analyst, the perfectionist, but in the spiritual realm, you are the invisible wall. Your protection is subtle, refined, and incredibly potent. While others might have shields of fire, yours is a shield of purity. Your aura is sealed with the precision of a master craftsman, creating an environment where chaos simply cannot take root. You possess a rare premonition that manifests as a physical sensation, a tightening in the stomach or a sudden clarity of thought that cuts through deception like a diamond through glass. Your gift is the power of discernment, a divine filter that allows you only to experience what is necessary for your soul's evolution. Think back to those moments when a plan fell through at the last minute, causing you immense frustration, only for you to discover later that the failure was actually a miraculous intervention. That was your invisible wall standing firm. You are protected by your own essence, by your commitment to order and truth. When you align your daily life with your inner values, you create a vibrational frequency that is untouchable by lower energies. Your guardian angels speak to you through the details, the repeating numbers on a clock, the specific phrase in a book, the sudden silence in a noisy room. Trust these signs, Virgo. Your purity is your power. Have you ever felt that invisible hand guiding your steps away from a hidden trap? Tell us your experience, for in sharing, we strengthen the collective shield of our community. Deep within the mysteries of the night, we find the armored soul of Scorpio. You, Scorpio, are the master of the unseen realms, and your protection is perhaps the most complex of all. While others fear the dark, you have learned to use it as a cloak. Your aura is not just a shield, it is a mirror. You have the unique ability to attract light even within the deepest night, and your spiritual protection works by reflecting the energy sent toward you back to its source. If someone sends you love, they receive it back tenfold. If they send you malice, they find themselves drowning in their own shadows. This is why you often feel like a magnet for intense experiences. You are a spiritual alchemist, and your guardian angels are the most fierce of protectors, often appearing as sudden, sharp intuitions that feel like a strike of lightning. You have likely experienced moments where you saw a betrayal before it happened, or where you felt a deep, unshakable peace in the middle of a catastrophic situation. This is your armored soul. You are a survivor of the spirit, a being who has died and been reborn 1,000 times. Your protection is the result of your courage to face the truth, no matter how painful. The more you trust your instincts, that deep, primal gut feeling, the more impenetrable your aura becomes. You are never truly alone, Scorpio, for the shadows themselves serve your light. Can you recall a time when your intuition saved you from a situation that others couldn't see? We want to hear your journey into the depths. Finally, we reach the summit, the mountain's shield that is Capricorn. You stand firm and unshakable before all spiritual storms. Your protection is ancient, rooted in the very bones of the earth. While others are swept away by the winds of change or the tides of emotion, you remain grounded. Your aura is like a fortress made of living stone, built over lifetimes of integrity and discipline. Your guardian angels do not just whisper, they provide the steady ground beneath your feet. Your protection often manifests as an incredible resilience, an ability to endure what would break anyone else. You have likely survived seasons of the soul that felt like eternal winters, only to emerge stronger, wiser, and more powerful. This is the gift of the mountain. Your shield is fueled by your integrity. When you do the right thing, especially when it is the hard thing, you add another layer of stone to your fortress. You are the sign of the long game, the one who wins not through speed but through an unbreakable will. Have you noticed how, when you are under attack, the world seems to conspire to provide you with the resources you need to stand your ground? A timely mentor, a sudden financial shift, a burst of hidden strength. These are the stones of your shield being placed by divine hands. Trust the mountain within you, Capricorn. Your endurance is a sacred testament to your protection. Have you felt that unshakable strength in your weakest moments? Share your mountaintop wisdom with us. As we look upon these 4 signs, the fire of Leo, the purity of Virgo, the mirror of Scorpio, and the stone of Capricorn, we see a tapestry of divine defense. But remember, dear traveler, that while these signs may have a natural predisposition toward a sealed aura, the path of protection is open to all who seek it with a sincere heart. You are not a victim of circumstance, you are a participant in a cosmic dialogue. If you do not find your sign among these 4 today, do not feel forsaken. Instead, see this as an invitation to build your own fortress. Spiritual protection can be strengthened through the conscious practice of integrity, the cleansing of your space with salt or sage, the quietude of meditation, and the simple, profound act of asking your guardians for help. They are waiting for your invitation. The universe respects your free will above all else, and a simple prayer or intention is often the key that locks the door against the dark. Take a moment now to reflect on the stories we have shared. Think of the times you felt a hand on your shoulder when no one was there, or the times you felt a sudden urge to call a loved one only to find they were in need. These are the threads of the divine veil. We are all part of this magnificent protected dance. I encourage you to scroll down and read the experiences of your fellow seekers in the comments. You will find that you are part of a vast family of protected souls, each with a unique story of grace and survival. Let us build a community of light here, a place where we can share our mystical encounters without fear of judgment. Before you go back into the world, remember that your aura is your temple. Keep it clean, keep it bright, and keep it sealed with the power of your own truth. You are a chosen being, a soul of immense value, and you are being watched over by forces that love you beyond measure. If this message touched your soul, if it brought a sense of peace or a spark of recognition, please share it with someone who might be walking through a storm right now. Your share could be the very sign they have been praying for. Subscribe to join our journey of light. Turn on the notifications so you never miss a revelation. And always remember, the stars do not just look down on you, they shine within you. Go forth with the courage of the lion, the clarity of the virgin, the depth of the scorpion, and the strength of the mountain. You are protected, you are loved, you are home. Would you like me to create a personalized protection ritual or a specific meditation based on your own zodiac sign to help you further seal your aura?